Hi, my name is Hope Burns. I am 18 years old and a film student at Full Sail University. I recently moved here to Winter Park, Florida from a suburb outside of Tampa, Florida called Brandon. It was a terribly boring place to live, and I never really did much except go to school. So I'm very excited to actually have things to do here, and I actually enjoy school, so that's exciting. I love movies more than anything in the entire world, which I think makes sense considering I'm a film student. The Lord of the Rings movies are really what made me want to know that I wanted to make movies. I watched them for the first time when I was 6 years old, and I never actually forgot about it. I actually love them to this day, probably more than I did when I was 6. But as I got older, I realized that my dad had the collection of movies that had the 24 hours of bonus features, and I spent 24 hours, or whatever it is, watching all of the bonus features for The Lord of the Rings, and I realized then that that's what I wanted to do. I need to make movies like that because they're incredible. I love them, and it's all I've ever wanted to do since then. And I've gone through many different jobs that I've wanted to have. From interior designer to I wanted to be an astronaut for a week. I applied to Full Sail University because I heard about it from my dad. I was originally planning on going to NYU. I planned on that for about a year, so I took a bunch of academic classes, way more difficult than I needed to, in high school to try and get into NYU. And that didn't end up happening because then I realized it cost $250,000 to go to NYU, and I didn't want to spend that much money. So that was part of the decision. And then my dad, he works at IBM, and he was talking to his coworkers, and one of his coworkers' sons went to Full Sail, and I looked into it, and I'm pretty sure I applied that night. As for my 10-year plan, I've actually thought about this before. As of July 14th, 2015, this is my plan. In 10 years, at 28 years old, I will be living in New York City, mainly because I love New York City, and I love the atmosphere, and I love everything about it, so I'd really like to be centered in New York City. I'd love to have a job. That would be nice. Preferably in the art department, because I think that's really where I want to be. I will have graduated from Full Sail by the time I'm 28. I will have my own production company, or either with friends or on my own. I want this because my dad has always taught me that it's better to own your own business and work for yourself than it is to work for others. I'm not sure how it works, but that's the plan. And in 10 years, I will hopefully have won awards for the things that I've done. That would be nice. A entry-level job that I think I should start with would be a production assistant in the art department. I've already done some production assistant work at school, and I was an art department PA once, and I learned a lot from it. I was helping dress the sets, and I helped reset things after each take in the set, and I think that would be a good place to start. I'm going to need to have to talk to people, which has always been a bit of a challenge for me, but I'm trying to work on it. I'm working on it every day, actually. I will achieve these experiences by taking any job that I'm offered. I'm helping out a friend on a music video right now, and I've taken PA jobs, I've been a grip and electrician, sort of, like an assistant, even though that's nothing like I want to do. I've met a lot of people and gotten more jobs from those jobs, so it's definitely not a bad thing to try. I haven't figured out what my voice is as an artist yet. I really haven't had much experience doing anything, and I hope that as I have experience, I'll discover my own voice. As for now, I really love Wes Anderson. I think he's one of the greatest. I love his style, so I would like to eventually try and have elements of his style in my own. As for the impact and change that I hope to make, really I just want to see more happy movies, I guess. I really love the ones that make you feel good and inspire you. Like, some of my favorites are The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Hector and the Search for Happiness is also a good one. I love that one as well. And October Sky, the rocket ship Homer Hickam movie. That one I cry every single time with happiness because I love it so much. So I'd really love to see more movies like that, and those are the kind that I'm hoping to make. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks.